Good evening, everyone. My name's Kestutis, and this is.
My name is Anya. Good evening.
And tonight we are live with you again from Amsterdam. So, tonight we have another meditation session of Sahaja Yoga meditation, which we're going to present to you tonight. I'm just quickly going to talk about Sahaja Yoga meditation in general, how it came about to existence, and then we'll quickly go through the plan of today. And in the second part of the evening, Anya will guide us into meditation and allow us to experience the state of thoughtlessness. So, Sahaja Yoga meditation was founded by this lady over here, Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi. She found Sahaja Yoga meditation in 1970, and after that she traveled all over the world. She visited more than 150 countries or so, and she provided completely free meditation workshops wherever she went, and loads of people experienced it for themselves. Unfortunately, she's no longer with us, but her legacy is still alive because people such like us still meditate and spread this type of meditation, Sahaja Yoga meditation. So what is Sahaja Yoga meditation? In Sanskrit language, Sahaj means spontaneous and yoga means union. So basically this meditation technique stipulates that meditation is a spontaneous union with oneself, one inner self, which is ultimately the spirit which resides in our heart. And by going into meditation with this technique, we are able to awaken this innate energy, which in Sanskrit language is known as Kundalini. And this energy resides at the base of our spine over here. In ancient Greek, they talked of this bone as sacrum bone, and once this energy is awakened, it can subtly rise up along our spinal cord, penetrating and activating different chakras in our subtle system, and finally reaching the crown of our subtle system, the last chakra, the seventh chakra over here, which is known as Sahasrara, and we can usually feel its manifestation on a physical level. This energy Kundalini, it basically connects us with each other, with so-called collective consciousness, as well as everything that is alive. So that could be nature, that could be really anything. It could be music, if you really get into the state of flow and you feel like you're being carried away to some higher dimension. So tonight's topic is different energy channels, and these energy channels, they have already been discovered thousands and thousands of years ago. They have been talked of in the Vedic and Puranic scriptures, and they have been around, but we haven't been aware of them. And thanks to Sahaja Yoga meditation, all that ancient knowledge has been very nicely systemized and incorporated into this meditation method. So basically, what are those sides? So in every one of us, we have the so-called left side, right side, and the central channel. So these sides, they are the same as channels. And the left side, it corresponds to the left side of our body, and it's in charge of all past activities. This side is mostly governed by our emotions, and it can be understood as potential energy, essentially. And the right side can be understood as kinetic energy. So this energy channel ultimately gives us energy for thinking, energy for planning, energy for taking action. So hence it's known as kinetic energy. But sometimes most of us, we tend to be somewhere between the two channels. Neither one of us is strictly one or the other. If, let's say, you were more on the right side, then you would be that kind of person who cannot really switch off easily and unwind after the day, who keeps planning and thinking ahead and keeps moving about and is really this hyperactive personality. On the contrary, if you were more on the left side, then you would be more melancholic, more lethargic. You would tend to pass more time with yourself and your own emotions. So ultimately what we do in Sahaja Yoga, we take both of these channels and essentially we balance them so that we can enjoy the central energy channel. And the central energy channel represents the present moment. So as we balance our energies from the right and the left channel, we end up in the present moment, meaning that we are neither too futuristic nor we are too much dwelling in the past. And on our body, so the left channel, it corresponds to the left side of our body, and here at the optic chiasm it crosses, and here it corresponds to the right side of our brain, whereas the right energy channel corresponds to the right side of our body, and just like the left channel, it crosses here on our forehead and it corresponds to the left side of our brain. And as we meditate, we can feel these sensations, this so-called energy that surrounds us on our subtle system. And that subtle system, it's really inbuilt within us. But as we meditate, the subtle system starts to manifest more and more, and our perception of it, of this energy, of this all-pervading energy, becomes ever more sensitive and subtle, so we can actually feel it on the physical level. And we can really treat this meditation as a type of hypothesis where we can see for ourselves how we feel before and after the meditation. And we can really see what it does for us and where it takes us. Because ultimately, as you practice, you become more and more subtle, and your whole life just falls into this beautiful balance. So you don't need to worry too much about your future career plans, or you don't need to be preoccupied so much with what you've done in the past, but ultimately you're able to really experience this present moment and enjoy anything that comes your way. You can really make the best out of any situation. But this, of course, like any other activity, requires dedication and practice. But hey, that's why we're here for, and we are very happy to share this type of meditation with you, because ultimately it also brings us a lot of joy and contentment. And I might have mentioned before, I can't recall exactly, this meditation technique is completely free, so there is no money involved. It's always been free, and since Sri Mataji introduced this meditation method, she basically stipulated that this meditation connects us with our spirit, which is within us, and this spirit of pure bliss, joy, awareness and love does not know money. What it knows is just this beautiful feeling of connectivity and love. So without further ado, I'm going to pass the word to Anya, who will lead us into the meditation. Enjoy.
Good evening, everyone, again. Make sure that you're sitting comfortably in any position so nothing can bother you. No tension. If you have glasses, you can take it off. And in a few seconds, we can start. Let's close our eyes and breathe in. Then hold for a few seconds and breathe out as longer as you can. And like this for a few times. This helps to bring attention inside. We can put both our hands towards the Mother Earth. Inside yoga meditation, we're using 5 elements because they are alive and that we can use them. So, with putting our hands towards the Mother Earth, we can ask Mother Earth to absorb all tension, all negative emotions, everything what bothering us. And at the same time we can thank her for everything what she given us, for all her beauty, for food, for clothes, for everything what we have. From your heart, sincerely. Thank you, Mother. We can put both our hands on the lap, and we can put our right hand on our heart. And here we can ask ourselves, who am I? Am I this body? Am I these emotions? Am I these thoughts? Or my ego? Who am I truly? What is truth? We can put our right hand a bit lower on the left side. And we can ask ourselves, who is master of my life? Who is master of my soul? Who is truly master of my soul? We can place our head a bit lower, whereas our leg meet the body. And here we can say, affirm, I am pure knowledge. Few times within, I am pure knowledge. We can raise, put back on the stomach, on the belly, from the left. And here we can say, I am my own master. I am master of my life. I am master of my soul. And we can put our hand back on the heart. And here you can affirm to yourself, I'm pure spirit. I'm pure spirit. Not these emotions, not these thoughts, not this body, not ego. I'm pure spirit, and I am captain of my soul. And within every person we have motherly energy, which is waiting to awaken her. And for that we can place our right hand on the top of our head, push it a bit, and massage clockwise. We are like a clock. And we can ask this motherly energy to give to us our self-realization, to open for us this pure knowledge, to open our heart, to feel who we are truly. We can ask her, Mother, please, give me my self-realization, give me my yoga. We can raise our hand above our head for a few centimeters, and you might feel something from your head towards your hand. It could be cool breeze, it could be warm, hot, or might be nothing. The only possible that motherly energy will raise if you truly desire it. So within yourself, ask her to raise. You can put your both hands on the knee and keep attention above your head. And try, don't think about anything. You can try again, breathe deeply, hold, and breathe out. And if any thoughts will come, just say to them, not this, not now. Keep this gap of no thoughts. Keep this moment for yourself. You can listen some music. This might help to bring you to that state. We can slowly open our eyes and put our hands on the front of our hearts in Namaste to thank this motherly energy for this connection which is unite felt. And we're really happy to meditate with you this evening. We hope you enjoyed it. I will pass my word to Cass if you want to say something.
Thank you, Anya, for such a beautiful meditation. So we hope you all enjoyed tonight. We have another stream this week, this Friday. The next stream is going to be from London, but the program is going to be very similar to tonight's program. And if you feel like you would like to know more about Sahaja Yoga meditation or to meditate on a daily basis, you can always just contact us on Facebook or Instagram. We would be more than happy to help you. In addition, we also have a lot of pre-recorded meditations on We Meditate website, which might help you to become more familiar with meditation, with Sahaja Yoga meditation to begin with. We also have some pre-recorded meditations guided with music, so that also can help you reach this thoughtless state. And on top of that, we also have a lot of Sahaja Yoga centers all over the world. So depending where you live, where you stay, you can always, well, obviously not now because these times are hectic and we cannot really socialize, but usually you can just go and meet more meditators and talk to them. They would be more than happy to help you, share their experiences, and yeah, I think that is it for tonight. And
wait a moment. Here's a really nice question. What is the sign that I got self-realization?
Oh, that's a really good question.
Yeah. Thank you, Sagar Mayank. Sorry if pronunciation not correct. Do you want to answer?
Yeah, I can try. So self-realization is actually not a one-off thing. It's a continuous process. The initial experience you might just feel more relaxed, or you might have less thoughts. You can also just feel it on a physical level, a cool breeze coming from the top of your head. It could also be warm.
Yeah.
But usually what self-realization is basically your so-called spiritual growth, and it's for you to experience because it's very individual. Personally, for me, self-realization is basically just joy and higher state of awareness, which I can just bring with me anywhere I go and share it with other people. Maybe Anya has a different experience or understanding of self-realization.
Actually, I'm totally agree with you. Maybe guys, you have any questions now on Instagram, you can ask and we will try to answer it now.
Someone just commented that deep relaxation and coolness emanating from your body is the sign of self-realization. That is indeed a very profound and beautiful experience. Of course, not everyone is going to have the exact same experience the first time, but it's definitely something to look forward to.
But deep relaxation means not sleeping. This is different state.
There is another question. What is the source of the breeze over my head? So this source is basically what we mentioned in the beginning of tonight's session. It's your motherly energy Kundalini, which usually it resides dormant in your sacrum bone, which is placed at the bottom of your spine. And once you awaken it, it rises up your subtle system, your spinal cord. And once it penetrates the last chakra, it manifests as cool breeze usually. So that is the cool breeze for you.
We will answer one more question, and rest we will do print screen and answer you later. Find out in the stories.
There is one more question which actually relates to tonight's topic. What is the sign of heat in left hand and cool in right hand? So that's a very good question, and it's very pertinent to tonight's topic So as you remember, tonight we talked about thumbs up. Great question. So as you remember, tonight we talked about the 3 energy channels. So in this specific case, if you feel heat in your left hand, that indicates that there might be an obstruction or so-called residual energy lingering in your left side, which indicates a blockage in the left side. So that might mean that you are dwelling in the past more, or you are more attached to your emotions, for example, or something is basically bothering you from the past. And the coolness in the right channel means that your side of action, your side of thinking is in balance because you're feeling cool. So in this case, what we would do, we would try to clear out our left channel. So we would put our right hand on the ground, and then we would go to meditation until we would feel the heat reducing in our left palm. So that's only the very basic method to clear the left side. There is a lot more if you want to go deeper into Sahaja Yoga.
Also, more answers you can find on the website.
Yes.
And maybe this one, last one.
Okay, one more question by Pooja. What about heat in both hands? So that basically is an indication that you've had a tough day and you need to clear out both of your energy channels. So similarly, like we clear our left side channel, we can clear our right side channel. And to do that, we just simply keep our right hand on our lap. You cannot see my lap. Yeah, you just put it on your lap. And left hand, you just put it towards the ether like this. So left hand palm facing backwards. And here you put your attention on the right side of your body, on the right channel. And you just surrender all of your thoughts, all of your futuristic activities, all of anything that relates to the future and action, basically, to the ether element. And during this process, your left hand is basically acts like a chimney. So it takes all the excess energy from your right energy channel, and it channels it out into the ether through your left hand.
Thank you for today. I will do print screen again to answer your rest of the questions. Can you do print screen?
Yes, sure.
So I think that's it for today.
Yes, guys, it was lovely having all these live questions and interactions. And if you still have more questions, you can reach out to us on Facebook as well. And you can also just experiment with Sahaja Yoga meditation techniques yourself by, again, going on We Meditate website. And yes, Sahaja Yoga is basically, it's a lifelong journey, and it depends how deep you want to go into it, because what we talk about now is just the tip of the iceberg really, and there is a lot more to it. And all of us, even Anya and I, we just still have loads and loads to learn. And
of course,
yes, it's really an ongoing process and a journey. And yes, we thank you again for tuning in tonight, and we hope to see you next week or this Friday.
bye guys.
Bye guys.